Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Josh Giddey. Also, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 slot. And for the Wizards, Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Davis is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off. Those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Porzingis kicks to Barton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barton's got the first. Points of the night up on the board for the Wizards. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal. Shoots it up. Giddey, no good. Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 14, and they'll keep possession. Here's Barton, and he lays it straight in. Barton's got 5 points so far.
Nice job by Barton as a guard or sometimes small forward to get in there and hustle on the glass.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kuzma pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside for Davis. That 3 off the mark. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Davis gets a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And how about the decision from Davis? These shots are what help him get into a rhythm.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pokusevski the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And Barton throws it down.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Passes to Giddey. Beal with the block.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Another one falls for Washington.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
And the pass to Giddey over Davis. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
From downtown, Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Inside, Giddey has to count on some creativity and some agility. Hard for him to muscle through the defense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
That's good from Beal on the assist by Kuzma.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Robinson Earl. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. Dort misses. Now the Wizards with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Kuzma against Dort, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
And Dort making his impact, and that's the end we expected from defensively.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
What's up? Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now here's Giddey trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Boston.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. G8, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
Well, you'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Now, here's Kuzma. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Dort, and it's blocked.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
Beal can't get it to go.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Kuzma.
And Poku does not have far to go to jam it down.
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against Memphis. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
To the inside. Davis, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Kuzma, right side.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Robinson Earl, good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Barton. Shoots over Dort. That one's off, still out of sync.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink. It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Dort.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
All free throws good from Dort.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Here's Kuzma. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Porzingis can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Pass to Pokusevski. Shoots over Kuzma. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Davis finds Kuzma. And again, Washington no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pokusevski can't hit.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Porzingis on the follow. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Good. Robinson Earl's got 7 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Beal finds Porzingis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Kuzma outside. Outside for Beal. 4 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Porzingis. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. That shot missing. And it's Washington the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by Washington. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Kispert, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Here's Robinson Earl. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kuzma inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Beal. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Beal, and the shot is long. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He has 7. Pulls up on the elbow. No good on the shot. Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kuzma will step in at the 4. With Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with Davis. And it's Barton in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kuzma's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
To Robinson Earl. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Dort. Over Davis. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A stupendous finish in traffic. Davis has got 6 points.
And he's so good at just fending off contact. Davis embracing and then converting in tight coverage.
Here's Baisley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. For 3. And Dort gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Porzingis can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Giddey. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And Giddey hard to corral at his size.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Here is Davis. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And Washington making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Washington no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Davis sends it back.
Oh, good anticipation wins Davis that block. You can tell he's already got a good mind for the defensive side of things.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. To the left wing. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. On the wing, Davis. Giddey defending. And it's blocked.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Martin passes to Porzingis. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Robinson Earl. 7 points in the game. Porzingis passes to Hachimura. And the jam by Beal.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shoots over Hachimura. Williams can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George. Okashevsky's checked in for Williams. Here's Beal, and they recover it.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with another miss. Washington trailing. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Here's Hachimura. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hachimura continuing to work hard to earn these kind of points.
In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura as a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
To the paint, here's Pokusevski, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pokusevski's got 8 points.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Beal, the pass to Davis. And here is Hachimura. They get a hand on it. Davis against Giddey. And it's Davis missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski, and that one drops.
And this is good for Poku, being able to take contact and still get the job done.
Beal finds Barton. Wizards passing it around. That one goes in. 14 points for Beal.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Takes a three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Kispert's checked in for Davis. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Baisley's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Here's Beal. Here's Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. Yep, that one goes in there. The Wizards with the lead. Passes it to Hachimura. It's stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And Dort there on full display both ends. Once he swipes it away, the offense comes easily.
The pass to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
And good that time. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Baisley. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Beal.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Porzingis can't hit. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. Giddey. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 6.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Here's Porzingis. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Pokusevski. Up top, Dort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And Washington making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mann's checked in. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, and Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. And unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many? Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Beal, the pass to Kispert. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Barton, no luck. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Mann. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Barton passes to Kispert. Thunder with the rebound. Pokusevski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Pakusevski's got 12. Beal dishes to Kispert. There's the triple. No good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Barton against Dort. Now the pass to Pakusevski. His three-pointer's off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Wizards working the ball around now. And really deep through that time. Beal's got 13 points in just this quarter.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp. Sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Williams, and it's man in a shooting guard. Puts up a three, connects from three-point range. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Beal deciding where to go with it. Over Williams. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Bradley Beal.
Well, Beal can really score just about anywhere. Don't be surprised when he knocks down shots from the mid-range.
Here's Mann. Pass to Pakusevski. Off target from three-point range. And Washington has possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Carey's checked in, and it's DeLon Wright in for Kispert. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Carey. Now, Wright. Outside for Beal. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. The Thunder with the lead. To Pakusevski. Over in the corner, Dort. To the middle. Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got 14 points for the game.
And Pokusevski throwing his body around. Can we say that?
Passes it to Carey. Fades away. Thunder with the rebound. Pokusevski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Talking about defensive specials. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
No good on the free throw.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. He hits the second from the line. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Poked away. Gafford with the ball. Williams picks him up. Gafford kicks to Barton. Count the basket. Barton's got 14 points.
Well, Barton takes some tough shots, used to making them. He did there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Now Beal. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Barton. Barton's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Gafford finds Beal, and the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hachimura is checked in for Washington. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in for Williams. And here's Kuzma. He has 7. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Kuzma got thirsty there, just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Baisley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive. Kuzma outside. Hachimura kicks to Kuzma. It's right on the wing. Defended by Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And right, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mann's checked in. That one misses. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Kuzma, that's good.
And Kuzma not getting bothered, so skilled at capitalizing, even when guarded tight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And yes, it's good.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Beal the pass to Gafford. Now here's Beal. D right on him. Kuzma left side. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Dort. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
Mann passes to Baisley. Outside, Dort. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. Beal against Dort. Goes up the baseline. Beal can't get it to go. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. It's blocked.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
And there's the pass to Mann. Goes up to the stripe. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Down low, here's Kuzma. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Baisley. Kicks it to Wiggins. The 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gafford. And it's Beal in the corner. Inside. Here's Baisley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Williams. Passes it to Mann. Here's Baisley. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
And that stroke from Baisley, the lefty, that looks smooth.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
So for the Wizards, Porzingis is coming in for Rui Hachimura. Davis is subbed in for Wright. Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Davis. Thunder with the rebound. Robinson Earl's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Giddey for the lead, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Johnny Davis.
Yeah, the defense getting up close. I feel like Giddey was just setting the guy up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And 72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
And Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Davis against Giddey. And it's Davis missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Porzingis. He's got 12. The shot's good. Porzingis has got 14 points.
Well, he's capable of draining shots in bunches, and that time he does it from the mid-range.
Giddey, the pass to Baisley. No good from outside. The Wizards have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Now here's Kispert. Not a lot of room. Kuzma against Dort. The pass to Giddey. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Kispert. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Offensive rebound. Gafford. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game.
Dort can be streaky, but man, when he gets in a rhythm, they're going to start to find him.
Wizards trailed by 4. Kispert, the pass to Davis. Fires from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Kispert in the corner. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Porzingis. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Lou Dort making things happen for the Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington. Kuzma will step in at the 4. With Porzingis at center. Davis is out there with Wright. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The Thunder with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort to the middle. Wiggins trying to free himself up. And Dort gets it to go. Dort got 14 points here in the second half. Pass to Davis. It's right on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Davis against Giddey. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
And Washington has possession. Wizards trailed by 3. On the wing, Davis. A baseline J. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Hachimura. And again, Washington no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey with it, picked up by Kuzma. Pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And here's Davis for 3. And that one is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Dort. Oh, that was huge.
Incredible.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. It's right on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Davis can't get it to go.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Over Wright. Rebound by the Wizards.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Gill is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Right outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive, but the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Wizards trailed by 8. Davis surveying the floor, driving inside, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Here's Giddey. Wiggins trying to free himself up, and he gets it back. And Giddey gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block. Gafford finds Davis. Right against Giddey. From 11 feet away. And another miss by Washington.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Gafford, high post. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Martin's checked in for Washington. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Okashevsky's checked in. Free throw, no good for Gafford.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Williams. Doesn't go for him. Barton with some nice D. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Wizards trailed by 8. To the inside. Passes it to Gafford. Down low. Here's Porzingis. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
And Barton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Giddy kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pakusevsky. Off target from outside. Wizards trailed by 7. Now here's Barton. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Gafford passes to Wright, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pakusevsky. And the rejection by Gafford. And the Wizards making a change here. Beal's checked in. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Off the inbound. Another shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
And it's Davis missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Jacks up a 3. Dort misses. Wizards trailed by 9. Porzingis kicks to Beal. Off target with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Daniel Gafford. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep 3-point range, Robinson Earl, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Beal's shot is good.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
Thunder shooting 47%, pretty solid. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Lou Dort. David.
Hi, Kevin. I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. He informed me that it looks like a strained calf muscle, but he didn't have any further details. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Pakusevsky. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half. Outside, Porzingis passes it to Barton. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And that's a big shot from Barton when his team really needed one. This guy taking the pressure head on.
And there's the pass to Pokusevski. Over Porzingis. Pokusevski can't hit.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And Barton has always had those kind of squirrely moves out there, so hard to defend him.
Barton, no good on the free throw.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Beal, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
The thing you love about Gilgeous-Alexander is his general feel of playing like a veteran, even though he's still in the early part of his career.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. They can pretty much bank on these.
Beal, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Thunder shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Shot from 16. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Beal with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 8. Washington with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now the Thunder with it. They lead by 4. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
It's in!
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lou Dort.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's in! Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
The 3 from Davis. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.